What's up, y'all? This is Rob from THG, and it's been a while since I did the top 10 cards in my Fortnite collection, and a lot of things have changed. Some cards have went out the door, and other cards have came in. And y'all know that I collect a lot slower than most, but I think this is gonna be fun. Uh, Not only that, I think I'm actually gonna go from 1 to 10 because I think that'll be more interesting. Because if you have been here for a while, you more than likely know my 1 to 3 and possibly even top five. I doubt the top five, but you definitely know the first three. So I think it'll be more interesting to go in that direction. So let's not waste no more time. Let's get into it. One in my collection and always have been and always will be is Lux. This is the main skin I wear in game, and this came obviously this is the tier 100. When for chapter 1 season 8, a lot of people did not like this skin. I love this skin, and not only that, this was the first and if I think the only battle pass that I bought completely outright, just to wear this skin immediately. So yeah, this one will never go anywhere. Uh, Next up is Omega. Um, this was the first battle pass that I purchased. If you know anything about how I got into Fortnite, my younger brother got me to start playing it, and I was not going to spend any money on the game. I finally caved in, bought the season 4 battle pass, and leveled all the way up. Besides the lights, so I do not have the purple lights. So having the Omega and the Crystal Shard PSA 9 definitely does justice for that. After that, we have the Drift Crystal Shard PSA 9. Crystal Shard Drift is the first, one of the most memorable first wins that I had. Uh, I played squads and duos for the most part in the beginning of Fortnite. By season 5, I started playing a lot of solos, and this was one of my most memorable wins. So he will be solidified always for that reason as well. This is when it starts getting interesting because some people may think the list gets a little crazy after this. Number 4 is Deadfire Crystal Shard PSA 10. Uh, PSA 10 USA PSA 10, and I love this skin, and I love this card even more. The beginning of Fortnite, I don't think he gets enough credit, but this is a card that I had to have, and that's something that you always have to remember: the cards that you desired the most, because once they're in your collection, you kind of forget that. So with me always keeping that in mind, he had to be number 4 for me. Number 5 is Zade. Zadie climbed the ladder pretty quick for me. Reason being is she came out, a new style of her came out, which was Shady Zadie. I already liked the Zadie skin in the first place, but when the Shady Zadie style came out, that made me fall in love with the skin. The skin immediately climbed up in my collection. I already had the skin in, I already had the card in my collection when that skin came out. So it just gradually climbed the ladder, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It climbed the ladder all the way to the top 5. I cannot not have this card in my collection. I possibly will upgrade it as time goes on as well, but we'll see. Oh, also, I was one of the first 3 people to gem this card, but I ended up trading down to this PSA 9 to get some of the Lux cards I needed in my collection. Number 6 is Bright Bomber, one of the more recent cards that I got in my collection. Some people may feel she's too low. Those top 5 cards is just they're just that important to me. But uh, Bright Bomber is one of the most important skins slash characters in the game. She is obviously one of the first skins in the comic books. Bright Bomber is in most of the cut scenes, most of the promotions, most of the toys and action figures, Lego sets, you name it. Bright Bomber is a part of that. So this is a card that I had to have in my collection, and she actually climbed a lot over the years as well because of that reason. Number 7. Number 7 is Bunny Brawler. I know this will surprise a lot of people as well, but if you know me, you know that this is one of my favorite skins in the game as well. And not only that, like I said before, I said Bright Bomber. Bunny Brawler is the skin that Tifu and Ninja was wearing when they were battling out back in the OG Fortnite days. Great memories there, and she's an OG skin, as I just said. She doesn't get credit for that as well. Definitely an underrated skin in my opinion. Number 8 is Aura. If y'all don't know, this is how me and Dylan officially started having conversations and talking and kind of building a friendship. was through this card. Dylan had a good amount of them at the time. I was still searching for my first one. I had a whole bunch of Optichromes. I think I had 9 Optichromes, a whole bunch of hollows. And this is how our conversation started because we believed in this card the same exact way. We felt that this was the number one card in Series 2, and it kind of turned out to be that way. Obviously, there's different opinions, but that's kind of how we feel. So this card had to be in my collection just based off that those facts and those uh, those memories tied to it. Number 9 is one that I didn't even expect to be in here, but Ice King. Ice King climbed the ladder for me a whole lot. Before he was just a part of my favorite season, which was Chapter One, Season 7. But once again, he ended up in the comic books. We started to see his backstory, and then once I got the card in my collection, that's when everything changed. I felt I had the card before, but I was kind of trying to build my Series One Crystal Shard set, so that was out of sight, out of mind. Anything Series Two kind of had to go till I got some of those cards. And once I got this back in my collection, I fell in love with the blue, and yeah, man, I just love this card now. I did the full run. I had the Optichrome, the Hollow, uh, even the sticker and base in the PSA 10. Last but not least is a card that y'all may have not seen in my collection yet, and that's just because I kind of spaced these out. I had worked on 3 major cards this year, which was the Pump Shotgun, Bright Bomber, and Fish Stick. Fish Stick was once again another one that climbed because of the comic books. He kind of had that Kenny effect. He kept dying in the comic books, which I loved. Pilly has the same effect in the actual game, but I really enjoy Fish Stick in the comics. And not only that, he is an iconic skin. He's heavily marketed, and it was a card that I just had to have in my collection once he really started shaping out to be an iconic skin. Not only that, I am working on the season Chapter One Season 8 Battle Pass set, but really it's a Chapter One Season 8 set because I'm going past the Battle Pass. And if you don't know, I'm also doing Series 2, uh Chapter 1 Season 7 as well, because most of that season is in Series 2. And these merges both of those seasons. And what I mean by that is Fish Stick came out in Season 7, but this is a Season 8 style of Fish Stick, so he had to be in my collection. And when you think of Season 8, along with Aura as well. So that is my current top 10. I hope y'all enjoyed that. This was hard to decide on, and if you want to see me kind of fish through my collection, you can see that if you sign up to be a member, an exclusive member on FortniteCards.com. We have exclusive content on there, and the behind the scenes of me figuring out what my top 10 is on there as well. Let me know what you think. Let me know what surprised you the most. Let me know what your top 10 is. And by the way, y'all, this is the top 10 cards in my collection. This has nothing to do with the way THG evaluates cards and what the hobby or the market says about the top 10 cards. This is just my top 10, and that's what I really wanted y'all to see. Hopefully I enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next video. It might be a little while before I do this again. You know, you do it every once in a while. So see y'all next time, and enjoy the rest of y'all day.